Hi everyone, this is about my activities in chapter 6. So this is my first activity. Um, the road less traveled, or is it? Objectives: how network devices use routing tables to direct packets to destination network. Background scenario: during the upcoming weekend, you decide to visit a schoolmate who is currently at home sick. You know his street address, but you have never been to his town before. Instead of looking up the address on the map, you decide to take it easy and to simply ask town resident for direction after you arrive by train. The citizen you ask for direction are very helpful. However, they are all have an interesting habit. Instead of explaining the entire route to your destination, they all tell you, take this road, and as soon as you arrive at the nearest crossroad, ask something there again. Somewhat bemused at this apparent oddity, you follow this instruction and finally arrive crossroad by crossroad and road by road at your friend's house. Would it then the reflection number one? Would it have made a significant difference if you were told about the whole route or a largest part of the route instead of just being directed to the nearest crossroad? Um, I repeat, would it have made a significant difference if you were told about the whole route or a large part of the route instead of just being directed to the nearest crossroad? Maybe for me, maybe there is a good part for telling you the whole route on how to get to your classmate's house because it is less time consuming. You just ask one person, then you tell what you were going to do for the whole, then you walk, then no stops anywhere, then finally you can go to their friend's house. But if you were going to stop in the crossroad and ask again, stop in the crossroad and ask again, it can take time and to go to your classmate. Would it have been more helpful to ask about the specific street address or just about the street name? Maybe it is helpful to ask the specific street address, just not about the street name, because sometimes there is address that are the same name. If you have the specific address, you can you can assure that you can go to the right place that you want to go. Number 3, what would happen if the person you asked for direction did not know where the destination street was or directed you through an incorrect road? Um, if you were a new people in a new town, then you ask a question to the person there, then he did not know the answer, and he tell you the wrong road or incorrect road. It is a hassle. It's time consuming, and it can make me mad because I asked right question but he answered wrong. Maybe it's better to say I don't know the answer than giving me a incorrect direction, because it is bad for me if I were going to want to find the house of mine but I was walking in a incorrect road. It is very time consuming. Number 4, assuming that on your way back home, you again choose to ask resident for direction. It is guaranteed that you will be directed by the same route you took to get to your friend's home. Explain your answer. Um, when you were going to back home, if I go back home, of course I must prefer to go back on where I was came from, or what way was I walked through until I reached the home of my classmate, because through that I can assure I can go home safely. If I'm going to ask again another question, another direction for the resident there, maybe there are two possibilities that can happen. It either I will get farther to my home, or or I can go in the wrong direction. It is necessary to explain where you depart from when asking direction to intended destination. It is necessary to explain where you depart from when asking direction to the intended destination, because for them to tell you and to tell you what is the right, that is the direction you are going to go. Now let's next go to the next activity. Activity IP characteristic. Instruction. Read each IP characteristic, then click connection less best effort media independent to indicate delivery method. No contact is made with the destination host before sending packet. Think this. Oh, I got correct answer. Connectionless. So no contact is made with the destination host before the sending a packet is the connectionless. Fiber optic cabling, satellites, and wireless can all be used to route the same packet. Fiber optic cable to route. Oh, media independent. Oh, it's correct. Media independent. Then we'll send a packet even if the destination host is not available to receive it. Connectionless. Connectionless is we will send the packet even if the destination host is not available to receive it. Packet delivery is not guaranteed. Best effort. Packet delivery is not guaranteed. Next is we'll adjust the size and the packet sent depending on what type of network access will be used. Oh, wrong click. Media. So it is media dependent. Then does not guarantee that the packet will be delivered fully without errors. The best effort. So I will go to the next activity. The IP header function. IP header fields. IPv4 header fields. Instruction. Read each IP4 header function and then click the IP4 header field to which it belongs. Identifies the IP address and sending host. The version, time to live, source IP address, the differentiated service protocol destination IP address. Identifies the IP address of the sending host. Source. Identifies the upper layer protocol to be used next. Upper layer protocol. Commonly referred to as hop count. Time to live. Then IPv4 head identifies the IP address of the recipient host. Recipient is destination. Then identifies the priority of each packet. Differentiated services. Always set to 0100 for IPv4. It is the version. So this is the answer. Now let's go to the next activity. 5, 6. Already finished for this. Ready finished for this. Next activity is this. IP header description or IP header field. Instruction. Read each PC6 header description and then click the IPv6 header field to which it's belong. Classify packets for congestion control. Congestion control. Oops. traffic class. Then identifies the application type to upper layer protocol. Application type is wrong. Sorry. The next header. So when this value reaches 0, the sender is notified and that the packet was now delivered. Half limit. Then identifies the size of the data portion of the packet. Payload length. To suggest that all packets receive the same type of handling by IPv6 router. Flow level. It's always set to 0110. It is the version. So our answer is all correct. Now let's proceed to the next. So this is the next activity. So activity the router boot process. Drag each of the steps on the left to appropriate field in the table. On the right to show the router boot process order. So step 1. Perform the post hardware check performed by built-in ROM chips. Check. Okay, it's correct. Then step 2. Load bootstrap. Copy the ROM to RAM to locate the iOS. It's correct. Then step 3. Load the iOS operating system file for the router. Loaded into RAM after bootstrap finds the iOS file to be used. This is for the step 3. Then step 4, load the configuration file from Flash NVRAM. Flash is a NVRAM, a TFTP server, or go into setup mode to create a configuration file. It is the step 4. So are all our answer are correct? I mean, sorry. Then so that's all for my activity for the chapter 6, and thank you for watching.